What's up, everybody? I doubt anybody's back yet. I have been having major technical problems. It is welcome to the Dodgers versus the Cubs. This is Game 3 of the NL League Finals. You know, sometimes I've got to open up the jar, and everybody saw that. No problem. But yeah, I've been having major technical problems. The computer froze up, then the internet froze up. Had to restart the streams twice, so I deleted those other videos so they wouldn't confuse anybody. So here we go, and we are on commercial break. This is, like I said, Game 3 of the National League Finals, and we're coming off of the game-winning 3-run home run by Justin Turner. That was absolutely the best thing that could have ever happened, and it happened. And I'm still buzzing about it. Not only am I having technical problems, I doubt anybody's here yet. Yeah, so here we are. I am going to do the play-by-play of the baseball game, and we are back from commercial break. What a beautiful stadium Wrigley Field is. Absolutely beautiful. It is the bottom of the fourth. Contreras is up to bat. Darvish is pitching. Here's the pitch. Bunt right back to Darvish. Throws it over to first, and Contreras was thrown out. Nice job, Darvish. He's helping his own cause. And yeah, that's a quick one out. Through 41 innings, Darvish has had 41 pitches. I don't know if that's good or bad, but so far in the bottom of the fourth, he's got one quick out. Since this is the third time I've tried to do this, I don't want to repeat myself, but I deleted those other videos, but it's very, very soon. I just opened up the thread. Nobody's going to be here yet. Why? Darvish is pitching. Jay is up to bat. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, strike one. His name is JJ. His first name we'll find out here in a second, though I like his name just JJ. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop throws it over to first. And I just got a glass of wine because we are eating spaghetti tonight, and it is my favorite meal. I love spaghetti and meatballs. Call me old-fashioned. Quick 2 outs here in the bottom of the fourth. If I lost everybody that was following, I am sorry. There were quite a few people watching for so early in the stream, but I don't know what happened. My computer froze down. YouTube, I think, is mad at me. I don't know why. I'm just making videos, and if this is Spectrum's way of getting back at me, screw them, because they actually provide the internet. Here's the pitch. Turner does not let the ball go foul, and it is fair. That is the first time I have seen him make a fielding error, but that wasn't even really an error. He knew that he probably couldn't throw him out at first, Addison Russell. Oh no, this is JJ. He waited to see if the ball would roll foul, and it just never did. Yeah, it kind of took a bounce to the right at the last second. Actually, that was a good idea by Turner. We would call that a bad bounce. Though it does look like an error, or he made a mistake. I would not consider that a mistake because it looked like it was going to go foul. So here in the bottom of the fourth, there's 2 outs, and JJ is on first base. Jason Hayward is up to bat. In the postseason, he's batting 154, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Not awesome, but at least he's got those RBIs. This is a prime opportunity here. You know, you got a guy on first. Maybe you can hit a home run. And here's the first pitch from Darvish. Nope, Darvish throws it back over to Bellinger. Who knows, maybe, oh no, that was Addison Russell that got on first base. Who knows, maybe he's taking a pretty big lead. Who knows? Yep, Russell is taking a big lead. Here is the first pitch to Jason Hayward in the dirt, ball 1. Not even close. I think that Darvish just needs to just throw it right by this guy. No reason to be cute with it. Here's the pitch. Again, in the dirt, 2-0. And we do not want to put this guy on base. A person in scoring position is never a good idea. Madden is I think he's singing to himself right now. Not totally sure, but he's definitely doing something. The dugout for the Cubs is looking pretty pumped since they're down 2 and down a run here. Maybe they need to get focused or something. Still have the camera on Madden. Who's this guy when you can't? I don't know who's who. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. It's now 3-0 to Jason Hayward. And I don't know why. Who's up to bat? Oh, Hendricks is up next. That explains a whole lot, actually. He has no reason to pitch to Jason Hayward. Hendricks is up next. The pitcher is up next. And yeah, that's a quick 3 balls. I doubt this is going to be anywhere near the strike zone. I mean, well, why even have to deal with this guy right now, especially being down 3-0? Low. So that's ball 4 to... who was that guy again? I forget. Dave Roberts rushes back to the dugout, writes something down in the notebook, and spits. He spits more than anybody. He must be spitting 1 out of every 10 seconds because if the camera goes on Dave Roberts, he's without question going to spit. It's a 99 out of 100, so he's spitting a lot. And Hendricks, the pitcher, is up next. He does not look confident. He's batting 0-0-0 in the postseason. He's just has 1 strikeout. This should be very easy for Darvish. So, fingers crossed, everybody. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, strike 1, and that was not over the plate. Made Hendricks look a little bit dumb. I think Hendricks just assumed that he was going to give him a meatball, and no, that was outside and curving. So this is probably going to be the fastball. Just put it right down the middle, maybe a high fastball. No way he can catch up to it, especially not after that swing. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, strike 2. So we should be out of the inning here, unless something really bad happens with Darvish. That was an 84-mile-an-hour slider over the center of the plate. Any other hitter, that would have been over the fence. Home run, but not the pitcher. Darvish steps off the mound, pretends like he's going to go throw back to Russell, but doesn't do it. Darvish turns around, and it's 0-2. He's feeling pretty confident right now. Getting out of this inning. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Darvish gives a fist pump, and we are going to the top of the 5th. Dodgers up 2-1. Darvish is looking pretty calm out there. And let's go to some Dodgers news. During the break. So, I'm sorry to everybody that's here. Who knows if anybody is here. But I started the stream at the beginning of the game, and then the computer froze, and then I started another stream and then deleted that video because after you stream it, it turns it into a video automatically. So then I deleted both those because I didn't want people to get confused and go to the wrong title. So here we go. This is the final stream. Hopefully, if this freezes again, I'm done. And something weird also happened. I used to have way more subscribers, and then now they're all gone. So that's kind of weird also. Something makes me think YouTube is not happy with me. And yeah, we're on commercial break. So Dodgers, end of the 4th, 2-1. We already read about Seager. He didn't even go on the trip to Chicago. So that's not a good sign at all. And here we go. Dodgers jump ahead 2-1 on Taylor's home run in the 3rd inning. I guess we have to hear from Cubs fans too. This is the Los Angeles Times. I guess we have to hear from Cubs fans too. Ken Brown, a lifelong Chicago Cubs fan from Bartlett, Illinois, watched his team playing the Dodgers. All right, we got a damn ad. Here we go. Ken Brown, a lifelong Chicago Cubs fan from Bartlett, Illinois, watched his team playing the Dodgers on TV over the weekend. But when it cut to the crowd, there was a problem. He couldn't tell the Cubs fans from the Dodgers fans. Actually, this is something that I talked about on the stream. It's the same colors. You can't tell who's who. Yeah, this is what I said. Everyone was in blue, he said, laughing. As he and a group of friends looked at the display of Cubs at World Series items. Like champagne bottles from their winning celebration, the colors are too similar, but there are Cubs fans everywhere. Absolutely. I've noticed it myself. There are Cubs fans in the crowd. It's about 10-1. Which is about the most you could hope for. I know that there are Chicago transplants everywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. And but they are very similar colors. But I think the Dodgers might be a little bit of a lighter blue. But not totally sure. Brown, a 57-year-old photographer. We will get back to Dodgers news. We're back from commercial break. There's a stadium of somebody. In front of Cubs Stadium. Who is this guy? I think he has a microphone. Who is the Cubs announcer?
Well, there was Harry Carey.
I think that was a statue of Harry Carey.
Yeah, that is a statue of Harry Carey.
Out in front. You missed it. Out in front of the stadium. Hendricks is pitching, and Jock Peterson is up right now. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1. This guy Peterson sucks. How is he starting on the Dodgers right now? Who knows? But yeah, just got a tweet. But it wasn't about Jock Peterson. I'm sure if we were on Twitter, they'd be like, man, why is he even in the game? He plays left field. Henderson was fine. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Quick 0-2. In the next commercial break, we will look into this Hendricks guy. He's got to be a pretty good pitcher, though I don't know much about him at all.
Oh, we're cooking.
His first 2 pitches were both low and outside, so he's probably going to do that again. Oh, high and inside. Peterson, what you could have done is just stepped into that one, and you'd be on base. The nerve of you to instinctively get out of the way like that. Why do we have this guy in there? They got the close-up on Hendricks. He gets the sign. Here's the pitch to Jock Peterson. Inside again, 2-2. So Hendricks goes 2 on the outside low corner, and then does 2 immediately high and in. Darvish is on deck. Darvish is pitching fine. We got to keep him in there as long as possible, so I'm okay with him hitting. Here's the pitch. Did he swing? Nope, he's safe. Third baseman says he's safe. The check swing was fine. It's now 3-2, and please get walked. That's the best thing that you can do, Jock Peterson. Just get walked. You know it's going to be a strike. So he's got 3 outside and low, and then 2 high and inside. My guess is this is going to be right over the plate. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. That's foul. And Jock Peterson turned on it. Wait, is that's fair? No, that's fair. Jock Peterson just hit a double. Wow, that's amazing. Yep, just like I thought. Hendricks put it right over the center of the plate, and Jock Peterson turned on it, and I thought that was foul, but it turns out he's on second base right now. That was fair. Let's take a look at that replay and see what it hit. Oh, it just bounced in, and then took a very weird bounce off the wall. But no, that was definitely in. A shot down the line. Great hit from Peterson. You know what? If you do that again, I will stop talking smack. But until then, you got to do that one more time. Darvish is up right now. He's going to show bunt. He's probably going to try to bunt. Let's see what he does. He's not a hitter, but I've actually seen him bunt before, and it was successful. So he shows bunt. Here's the pitch. Pulls it back. Ball 1. That was way outside. Maybe a bit of a pitch out. Who knows what that was. But he showed bunt. 1 ball. Darvish shows bunt again. Here's the pitch. fouled away, so it's now 1-1. The first baseman, Rizzo, was just running full speed towards the ball, but it was foul. So I think Rizzo's going to be the one that picks this thing up. That means somebody's going to have to cover first to get Darvish. But we're just trying to get this runner over right now, and then getting the top of the order. That would be amazing. So please just do your job, Darvish. Don't do anything stupid. And certainly don't break your ankle. Here's the pitch. Puts the bunt down. And does not get the runner over. Jock Peterson, he must be slow. Stays at second. So it was a good try. Darvish got the bunt down, but Jock Peterson did not run. Probably would have made it. I'm not sure. I think he should have bunted it towards first, because then they would have had to throw it all the way over to third. But because he bunted it towards third, Jock Peterson didn't have anywhere to run. Maybe Darvish needs to spend a little bit more time working on his bunting, but nonetheless, we have a runner in scoring position. Chris Taylor is up, only one out. So far, he's got a solo home run. Here's the pitch. Hit hard. Is that fair? That's fair. Down the line, Schwarber grabs it. 31 comes home, and that's a triple. Is he safe? He's safe. Triple for Chris Taylor. What a great hit. That was ripped down the line. And yeah, Taylor is really starting to step it up right now, helping that batting average and certainly helping his team. Pui is pumped up. It is now 3-1. It's 3-1 Dodgers. Yeah, that went right up the line. They probably could have got Chris Taylor out at third if the throw would have been a little bit better. It was inches, or maybe about a foot. He touched the bag. It was really close, though. But still, now we got a guy on third and still no outs. And guess who's up? Bellinger. He can hit a home run at any time. He's only batting .260 for the playoffs. He hasn't been having the best playoffs, but he's due. Let's put these Cubs out of their misery. 3-1 is not quite enough. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Bellinger will swing at anything. He doesn't care. Luckily, that one was a strike, but he'll swing at pitches that he has no chance of hitting, but he doesn't care. He just swings. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Foul ball. Taylor is still at third. It's 0-2. So I can't imagine this one being a meatball. Dave Roberts is looking very happy. Play at the plate. He's way out. Taylor wasn't even close. So now Bellinger's going to be at first. Taylor was thrown out at home. Going to have to see a replay. I looked away for a second. But there's going to be 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Bellinger's on first. Taylor ran home on that, but didn't actually, what was it? It was a hit to the first baseman, and yeah, Taylor was running. There's nothing he could do about that. It would have been an out no matter what. But Justin Turner is up right now. So this could easily be a home run. And that's kind of what we want. Contreras was ready to go. This guy is a good catcher. Here's the pitch. Wow, that was ripped down the left field line. Turner can literally hit anything. There is nothing that is safe. And in the postseason, he's batting .409, 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. That is so great. Let's give him more money. Oh, let's give him anything he wants. Who is that guy? Jock Peterson is drinking something very purple and pink in the dugout. He's very happy. He did something, but like I said, he's got to do it again before we can get off his back. There's a ball to Turner. though the computer said that was a strike. It's 1-1. Dodgers got away with one there. And Hendricks is not happy. He's on his 73rd pitch. Turner is, let's hope he's in the zone. And Turner steps out of the box. It's 1-1. He's not happy with it. He's going to troll the pitcher a little bit. Hendricks does not like, he doesn't react well to this. Turner steps in the box. Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike 2. That was way in the dirt. Don't know what Turner was thinking. Usually he does not make those types of swings. The Cubs fans are on their feet. Here in the top of the 5th, 2 outs. The count is 1-2. They are 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. That's what they need. If the Dodgers run away with this one, the Cubs might not have the offense to come back. So the Cubs fans know how important this situation is. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fouled. That's popped up to the right fielder, and the right fielder makes the catch. 3 outs, and we are going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Cubs are batting. They need to do something. And yeah, Contreras, that was a great play from him. And since he had the ball, he was allowed to step in the base path, in the runner's path. Unlike 2 games ago, or was that 1 game ago, where that was overturned. So that was a good example of how to do that. And here we are on a commercial break. I'll be right back. I can put this on pause for now.
Or just do it.
Yeah, but I can't really eat and do this at the same time. What's up, everybody? I am back from dinner. My bad. And this is a crazy inning we are in right now. Ethier is at bat. It is the top of the 6th. 2 men on. And Madden is walking out to the mound right now. He's calling for the righty. Hendricks is out. He did not have a great game. And didn't really look like he was on it from the very beginning. He didn't look too enthused about the whole entire thing. But yeah, he comes out, and we are going to be going to commercial break. Thanks for being here. This is the second time I've had to start this stream. I had technical problems. The computer froze. Then the internet got slow. And then something weird happened. I think YouTube might be mad at me because I had way more subscribers for a little while. And then during the second of the streams before it shut down, people started saying like, "Oh, where are your followers going?" And I didn't. And then I look, and then boom, they're all gone. So I can't tell what it's at now that I'm streaming. But they are right. I lost my followers, but I got 4 of you back real quick. So thank you for being here. We are on commercial break. Major technical issues. One of the bad parts of making videos is you gotta be good with computers. It's weird. You would think that it would be more camera oriented, but it's not. It's way more computer oriented than anything. It confuses people. If you're a novice YouTuber, you would think, oh, that's videos. It's a camera, but no, it's a computer. Nonetheless, Chase Utley is gonna be up to bat. Edwards Jr. is coming into pitch. And I remember from was it yesterday or from 2 nights ago, this guy is pretty good. It was from game 1. He was pitching, and he throws dirty. He's a tall, skinny guy. You wouldn't expect it, but he is really good. We are on commercial break. You can watch this live now on TBS or on the radio at 570 or on YouTube right here. I have a feeling they just kicked off all my YouTube subscribers because I put in that I'm doing the live Dodgers game, but I'm doing it play by play. So they might be a little bit upset about that. I don't know. I have not had Charter, or not Charter, but Spectrum. Screw them. I've had major issues with them. They don't like that I'm doing this. But what am I doing? I'm watching their, and they're giving me slow internet. Screw Charter. Okay, we are back. Carl Edwards is pitching for the Cubs. He's 5-4 on the season, 2.98 ERA over 66 innings. So not bad numbers for a relief pitcher. Chase Utley is up right now. He's 0 for 2 on the night. His career in the postseason is .235. Not great. But there are 2 men on right now and no outs. This is prime opportunity for the Dodgers. And the pitcher, Edwards Jr., takes his foot off the mound and pretends like he's going to throw back to second, but doesn't. Still in the top of the 6th. And what an inning for the Dodgers. They are threatening every inning. This is why they are so good this year. Their hitting is so good. They get people on base. They have an opportunity to score almost every inning. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Chase Utley cannot say no to the high fastball. And right out of the gate, Edwards gives him a high fastball. They're showing Hendricks in the dugout right now. He is not happy. 5 innings pitched, 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 walk, 5 Ks. So he did have a lot of strikeouts, but he gave up 3 earned runs. Not great. Chase Utley, of course, comes from the Phillies. Here's the pitch. Another high fastball. He will not lay off of those, and it's 0-2 real fast. Edwards Jr., they bring him in a tough spot with 2 men on and no outs. I remember saying in game 1 that this guy looks like he belongs out there. He doesn't really look like a pitcher so much. He's like a skinny guy, but he belongs out on the mound. I think that he's but then they showed his numbers, and he had been around since 2012. So 5-6 years in the league, but he looks like a skinny guy. You would never expect that he's a pitcher. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Utley in the dirt, and none of the runners go. Contreras is a very good catcher. And now what's going on with the feed? I even think that sometimes TV channels, I think TBS just had technical issues, so if I can have technical issues, so can they. Gotta turn off the fan. Joe Madden does not look so happy right now, and why would he? There's 2 people on. The count's 1 and 2. The Cubs pitching doesn't seem to be awesome so far, or if they are good, not good enough for the Dodgers. Chase Utley never steps out of the box. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and that's not going to be a double play at least, and Chase Utley is out, but just barely. For how old and slow he is, that could have, he was almost safe. But right now there's 1 out, and I think that will count as a sacrifice and not go against his batting average. But there's 1 out, and a man Pui's on third, and who's on second? I'm not sure, but Pui's on third. Who's coming up? Austin Barnes is coming up next. Now, I'm feeling he's not doing that awesome. Well, he's actually batting over 300 or about 300 for the playoffs. Runners in scoring position. He's batting .317. So everybody on the Dodgers can hit. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, and yeah, Austin Barnes. He's a great catcher, and the fact that he can hit is just extra credit. What's crazy about him is it feels like he could give us more batting-wise, but not complaining, still doing great. Everybody on the Dodgers is so stacked. Or the Dodgers in general is so stacked. And too bad we don't have Seager, though. Here's the 0-1 pitch in the dirt. Doesn't get away, though, and it's going to be 1-1. Pui stays on third. He doesn't seem to be doing any of that goofy base running that he loves to do. Chase Utley, for being an old guy, seems to have a pretty good head of hair. He has way more hair than Andre Ethier, who hit the home run earlier in the game. That was absolutely crazy. Got the party started. But he doesn't have any hair. Chase Utley has more hair. Both, in the grand scheme of things, not that old. Here's the pitch. High and inside. Barnes is very small. It was just over his head. And the catcher didn't even really have to stand up. He just reached his glove out and got it. And it was over Barnes' head. In the bullpen is Watson, left-handed pitcher, number 33. I would rather get Morrow up there, but for some reason they think they want the lefty. It's 2-1 to Barnes. Here's the pitch. And that's high. So 3-1. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world if they walk him, because then they can get the double play. So I guess I can't imagine this being a total meatball. But if he would have to get 2 strikes in a row, that's hard. Let's see what he does. Here's the pitch to Austin Barnes. It's 3-1. And yeah, he didn't want to give him anything to hit. So it's going to be bases loaded with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. And Madden is shaking his head, but I don't know why. That one seems like you should know what's going on. This is, oh wow, Cubs fans, they just panned over and they are not happy. Not at all. Yeah, we have Pui, Ethier, and Barnes on base. How did Ethier get on base? I have no idea. If who knows, he might even be 3 for 3 on the night. They are showing another Cubs fan not looking happy. Jock Peterson, he's 1 for 2. He's got a double. But I said last time before the stream crashed that he's gonna have to do something else other than that double. I was talking Matt Smack. Who is this guy? Why is he starting? He got a double. He's got to do it again. Swung on, fouled away. This would be a great opportunity to get a double. And Peterson, if you get a double, I will say right here, right now, on this YouTube channel, you will never hear anybody ever talk smack about you again. I will see to it. If you get a double right now, even a single, I will chill out for the rest of the playoffs. If you get a double, you are free and clear on this YouTube channel. Please get a hit. He looks weird in the box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Pulled his head out. 81 mile an hour. I think that was a changeup. Edwards Jr. He doesn't mess around. He's pretty good. It's not a surprise that he's the first pitcher that the Cubs turn to. He's nasty. The Cubs fans are on their feet. It's 0-2. Full bases are loaded. What is he going to give him? The first one was outside and in the middle of the plate, and the other one was low in the middle of the plate. So he's either going to go inside or low. I think he's going to go low again. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Jock Peterson, please do something. Swung on and popped up to the right fielder, who gets underneath it and makes the out. Puig's going to not come home. That was not deep enough, I guess. If Puig's not fast enough to come home, nobody could have. So bases are still loaded. And the right fielder for the Cubs must have a gun, like an arm, like a really good arm, because Puig didn't even test him. He's got a gold chain. Who is this guy? Hayward, Jason Hayward. They did not mess around with his arm at all. Wow, yeah. They showed the replay of it, and there is no way in a million years Puig could have gotten home. And you should have seen how amazing that throw was. Puig is smart, or the third base coach is smart. 5 double plays started from the outfield. So that's all he is, his arm. I guess that explains why he gets no hits. Babe, do you know who Jason Hayward is? So I guess other people know who he is. Darvish is somehow still hitting, and he's up right now. Let's pinch hit him. How are we not pinch hitting him right now? He's bluffing like he's going to bunt. And Contreras puts his arms in the air and now is talking to Edwards Jr. Why are we not pinch hitting? I mean, I like Darvish as much as the next guy, but the bases are loaded right now. Is he pitching that good? Contreras and Edwards Jr. Their meeting at the mound is over. We are putting a lot. There must be a reason why we are doing this. Who knows why it is? But they have Darvish going up against. Why not pinch hit him? Let's put somebody in there. He's already had 5-6 innings. This seems risky. We got Morrow. Let's just put Morrow in there. But here he is. It's 1-0. He shows bunt, pulls back, and it's now 2-0. So Darvish shows bunt twice. Has no intention to bunt it, pulls it back immediately, and Edwards gives him 2 balls. Dave Roberts looks like he knows what he's doing, actually. Dave Roberts definitely knows what he's doing. And once again, Contreras and Edwards Jr. are talking on the mound. They have their gloves over their mouths, so I don't know what they're saying. I can read lips most of the time, but not when they put the gloves over their mouths. And the Cubs coach, this must be the pitching coach, I don't recognize him, also comes out to the mound. And now the whole infield comes to the mound. Dave Roberts is trolling the Cubs right now. He knows he's playing. He knows his hand is so good that he is hitting Darvish just to say that just to tell the Cubs we can do whatever we want. You guys won the World Series, but we're the Dodgers. We won 104 games. We can do whatever we want. Who's that? Are they showing Jansen? Oh, Jansen. That must be Jansen. He's in the dugout. I don't know why he's in the dugout and not in the bullpen. Now they're showing Madden, and he does not look happy with this situation. It's 2-0 to Darvish. Darvish, just don't hurt yourself. And, wow, that's another ball. That's 3 balls in a row to the pitcher who they should have been pinch hitting for. If this works, I am going to say, Dave Roberts, you are a genius. You are a better coach than Tommy Lasorda. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Shows bunt. Outside for ball 4. Oh, my goodness. Darvish just walked, and we are going to get Chris Taylor and I guess a pitcher that can't find the strike zone. Madden looks confused. You should see the people in the crowd right now. Here's the yeah, according to the computer, that was way outside. And Edwards Jr., who I kind of thought was a good pitcher, that is not good. So I'm gonna restart my stream because I'm a little bit behind. It's now 0-1 to C. Taylor. And that was the biggest mistake I have seen from a pitcher on the Cubs so far. Dave Roberts has balls of steel to do that. Here we go. Chris Taylor. It's 0-1. 2 outs. He's got a triple tonight and a home run. Why on earth wouldn't Dave Roberts pinch hit Darvish? I think the Cubs fans know why. Because they are going to lose the game. None of them have smiles on their face. A lot of white people. None of them look happy. They're showing a replay of that Chris Taylor home run, 444 feet, 100 feet longer than the Cubs home run so far. Like the Cubs' only home run was like 350, and it was Addison Russell, the luckiest home run ever. Chris Taylor, 450, no problem. He's our leadoff batter, and it's 0-2 though. Great pitch from Edwards. I guess why swing if he's just going to pitch Darvish? That was the ultimate troll from Dave Roberts, and it worked. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And the Cubs get out of the inning. Other than the walk of the pitcher, that's going to haunt him for a little while. It could have been much, much worse. Dave Roberts is a better coach than Tommy Lasorda. I'm just going to say it. I don't really remember Lasorda that much. People love talking about him. Certainly since Lasorda, we have not had a good coach. We've had like one good player. We had Manny juiced up. Other than that, the Dodgers have not been very good since '88. Dave Roberts is better than Tommy Lasorda. He just proved it. And on top of that, he didn't get Seager, and he is doing these crazy lineups and still winning. We have Taylor batting first, Bellinger second, Turner fourth, Turner third, Puig fourth. That is completely different than our other 2 lineups that we started with. Dave Roberts can do whatever he wants. He definitely understands the math. And Tommy Lasorda is just, I hate to say it, second tier, bro. Second tier. Tommy Lasorda didn't have computers. He didn't have as much to think about. And I don't want to cross the bridge before we get there, but these Cubs are looking pretty terrible. And we should be able to sweep them here. And that means we're going to be playing the Yankees. I haven't been keeping track. I actually haven't watched any of the games on the East. I haven't watched any Yankees games, though I did read an article that their coach was like, oh, we should totally fire this guy because he didn't call a replay. And it was without a doubt the worst first paragraph of a newspaper article about a coach I have ever read. They were going in on this guy so hard, and he ended up winning the series. So I think we're going to be playing the Cubs or the Yankees. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. We're still on commercial break. I'll be right back. Thanks for being here. I'll be right back.
Do
What's up, everybody? We are back. First pitch of the inning. The Cubs hit a base hit. Who is this guy? Rizzo hits one up the gap. Darvish is still pitching, so that's good. We're not gonna rely on Morrow and our bullpen. They've been pitching a lot. Morrow, he probably needs a break. So Darvish is still pitching. Actually, only seven. Oh no, it's the bottom of the sixth. But yeah, he's still at 70 pitches. Rizzo's on base. First hit after 5th inning of this series. Oh, so he has not been doing good later in the series. Thanks for being everybody here. Or thanks for being here, everybody. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Strike one right down the middle. It's 0-1. Rizzo is on base. A lot of times so far, the Cubs seem to score when they get a guy on base. When they get people on base, they have a tendency to score, especially when there's no outs. The issue is that they're just not hitting. They have so many 3-up, 3-down innings that it's crazy. That never happens to the Dodgers. The Dodgers always seem to get something going. But not with the Cubs. They like getting 3 quick outs. And Darvish, he's been having a great game so far. Other than that one home run on the first inning, it's been almost perfect. And he's 0-2 right now. Those are great pitches right down the middle. I don't think Contreras is a very good hitter. They had him bunting last time around. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Contreras is out. Darvish is still going strong. I can't imagine them leaving him in there for longer than this inning, which is so crazy why they decided to leave him in there on hitting. Dave Roberts pulled the coolest move ever. The bases were loaded with 2 outs, and he put Darvish in there to hit. And they walked him on accident. That's crazy to me. Maybe I don't know too much about baseball, but to me that's incredible. Stroop is now warming up in the Cubs bullpen. This guy means business. That I remember. Darvish, he's having a great game. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Oh, high fastball, I think. Strike 1. I think Darvish is losing a little bit of pop on his fastball. John Jay is up right now. Sweet name. He's 0 for 2. In the postseason, he's not hitting for shit. And the Cubs in general are not hitting. Darvish throws back to first. The Rizzo is hardly taking a lead. But yeah, the Dodgers are just so stacked that I don't even think the Cubs, former World Series guys, can even really. The Dodgers are really good. They have to be hitting. Here's the pitch. Ball 1, so it's now 1-1. The Cubs are. The Dodgers are just so good, and they're going to score so much that unless the Cubs are hitting great, they're never in a million years going to be able to beat them. And that's the problem. It says it in the numbers. They're just not hitting. So if you're a Cubs fan, you should see this crowd. They are not happy. It's 1-1 to Jay. There's a ground ball to the second baseman. He throws it over to first, and that's a double play. Quick 2, and that's the end of the inning. And these Cubs are looking a little bit defeated. The fans themselves are certainly looking defeated. And I hate to say it, but the players themselves look a little bit defeated. We are going to commercial break. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This is my second time loading because I started a stream at the beginning of the game, and then my computer froze up, and then I did a stream after that, and then my internet stopped. So this is my third time doing it. So if you're sticking with me, thanks for being here. And yeah, here I go. Go Dodgers, yo. Do I read comments? Yes, I read comments. Maybe I should read comments during commercials. But yeah. But yeah, it's a commercial right now. We're going to the end of the 6th, or we're going to the top of the 7th. The Dodgers are up 4-1. It's a pretty sweet situation, but we can get more. if there's any team that I've seen so far this year that is like guaranteed to get more, it's the Dodgers. They have what, 7, 8, 9. They got 3 tries to go. That's 9 outs, and they seem to score every inning. So that's more than 4. So I think this is a pretty good situation for the Dodgers, and the Cubs. You know, they should be doing a little bit better. Oh, what's up, dude? Bryce Wallace, you're in all my streams. Well, thanks. You gotta see something. I used to have more subscribers, and then they kicked off all my subscribers because I think it's because Spectrum. See, take a look at my subscribers right now, Bryce Wallace. That's too low. They kicked everybody off during the stream, and people were saying, "Dude, there's 13, there's 11." They were counting, and then all of a sudden there were 0, and now I got 4. So if you can explain that one, that would be helpful. Let's see. Are we still on commercial break? Yeah, you know, I'm the base. I think they're mad at me, dude. Or maybe they're just all bots. But they're not the people that were like, dude, it was the people that saw it. I don't know. I don't think they're bots is the problem. I think they're just mad at me. And right now it says the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball, like just right up in the video feed. They mean business. I don't know if they like people broadcasting their games. And YouTube hates me, or not YouTube, but it's just Spectrum. So I'm just gonna keep doing it. Anyway, we are back. Yeah, from here on out, I guess I can answer questions or talk to you guys during the commercials. I never thought to do that. This is I'm not the most technical guy in the world. I got to do one thing at a time. And let's see, it's 4-1. It is now I'm confused. It's at the top of the 7th. Bellinger is up. That one's in the dirt. It's 2-1 to Bellinger. He's batting .250 in the postseason, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. He should be doing better. The problem is that his swing and everything attitude doesn't work as good against good pitchers. He swings at that one. It's deep. It's to the corner. Looks like it might drop. Oh, caught by the... Oh, dropped. Oh, my goodness. That was an error by the center fielder, and Bellinger just got so lucky. He caught it in his glove and then accidentally dropped it. He thought he had it too, so he went to go grab the ball, and there was no ball there. He looked down, and there it was on the ground. I don't know what happened. That was an outstanding play from that center fielder, and he just dropped it. Bellinger knew he hit it hard, but probably not hard enough. And he caught it in his glove, and then it popped out. He literally just popped out, and he didn't realize that it popped out. That is awesome. Who's the center fielder for the Cubs? That one, you almost can't blame him. That was just a great catch to begin with. And just like that, the Dodgers have a man on second. Here's Turner. Wow, this is not a good situation for the Cubs right now. I'm a little bit behind on the video, so I'm going to refresh it. Yeah, this is not a good situation for the Cubs right now with Turner hitting. No outs. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. It's 1-1. And he's 0 for 2 on the night at least. Not having a good night, which basically means he's due. There are no outs right now. And Stroop he seems pretty good, but he's not Justin Turner good or this deep good. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Oh, now they're talking about the playmakers' highest career postseason ops. Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Justin Turner, Lenny Dykstra. On base percentage, 1.115. Is that what that means? Well, that is the best list you could ever be on. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. That's literally the best list you can see. Lou Gehrig, Babe Ruth, Lenny Dykstra. Let's give this guy more money. Justin Turner. We should start a Kickstarter for Justin Turner. How do we give him more money? He's so awesome. Here's the pitch. We're so lucky to have him. and he's the perfect epitome of a Dodger. You know what? We should start a Kickstarter for Justin Turner, and you know what? Let's just give him everything. Bellinger's on second. Got lucky. You know what? No Kickstarter for Bellinger. It's only Turner. And Madden, Madden spits too. Everybody spits. Stroop is now talking to the catcher, Contreras, at the mound. They're covering up their mouths, so I can't see. Nobody can see. I would like to also point out the left field bleachers in Chicago and Wrigley Field are actually above the building on the other side of the street. Have you guys seen that? That is awesome. I've been in Chicago. It's great. I've never heard of bleachers on top of a building on the other side of the street. That sounds even better. Here's the pitch to Justin Turner. It's 3-2, and he fouls it back. But in Chicago, Wrigley Field is good. Chicago is good. The Cubs, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Though it was great they won, but in general, I haven't been a big fan for a long time. Dave Roberts, you know what? It looks like he should be. He would be a really good general. And Turner just walked. So this is actually, I think, his second walk of the night. He's not going to swing at garbage. Who's coming out to talk? The pitching coach. Joe Madden doesn't even do the dirty work on the Cubs. He has this other guy go out and talk to the pitchers. It's the second time he's been walking out, and this is not looking good for the Cubs. The whole team is now talking to this pitcher again. They have more team meetings on the Cubs than they what is this? They got team meetings. Enough with this already. The fans are waiting. I think that's John Grisham, the writer, in the crowd. He's looking pissed. This guy is actually looking like he's in tears. Another guy looking pissed. Okay, he just smiled. All right, so we've got a couple smiles. This guy shook his head. I hate to say it, but the crowd is out of it. And I think the Cubs might be too. I saw a turn in attitude that is unmistakable. Here's the pitch. Ball one. Pui is up to bat. He's so great. He's not ready for a Kickstarter yet either, but he's so great. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Hit to shortstop. That's going to be double play. And Pui just hit into a double play. I have not seen him do that in years. At least not in the playoffs. It's okay, Pui. I don't want Pui to get down on himself because of something that just happens in baseball sometimes. Because, he wears his emotions on his sleeve, and sometimes he can get into his own head. So don't take that one too seriously. Bellinger is still at third. And there's 2 outs, no big deal. Bellinger, what is this glove that they're all wearing now? That must be a sliding guard. Who knows? Andre Ethier is up. He's 2 for 3 on the night with a home run. This is an amazing story. We haven't even talked about Ethier, but he just ground out. And that inning is over. But Ethier was swinging at the first pitch, and it's over. Ethier's having a great night. It's amazing. He's the one that got everything going. The Cubs, boom, hit a run in the first inning, and it was like, oh, shots fired. This might be a problem. And then Andre Ethier, who it was hurt forever. He's a legendary Dodger, goes back way back. But you know what? They don't even talk about him in the newspapers anymore. That's like in 2011. But he hits a home run. Bam, no problem. And I don't even think he's really been starting. And Robert starts off with this kind of crazy lineup. And it works. And everything he does works. Who could ever think that he could start Jock Peterson, Andre Ethier, and another guy? Who's the other guy? It's Jock Peterson, Andre Ethier, and then there's another guy that doesn't really hit very well either. But those two are in the lineup. Oh, Chase Utley. Chase Utley, Andre Ethier, and he's still able to make hay out of it. Dave Roberts knows what he's doing. We are on commercial break. It's going to be Darvish versus Sobrist, and it looks like they're going to go the distance with Darvish. I'll be right back. Are you going to drink this? We are still on commercial break. This has been a fast game. Major League Baseball has got to get their money's worth. And, yeah, still on commercial break. We are back. They are showing us the summary of the game. TBS, Darvish, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 6 strikeouts though. He's got 6 strikeouts. They are talking to Ron Darling and Brian Anderson in the TBS booth. Something makes me think these guys suck. Who are these people? Well, I don't know. Where's Vin Scully? They got to get him for the playoffs. We've come back from worse. You know what? At least the kids are still. The kids still believe. The kid, you know, they're the only hopeful ones. Here's the pitch. Darvish this is his 79th pitch, so he is hanging in strong. This is a top tier performance from Darvish. He gets the sign, looking confident, not even sweating. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That was more than a swing. That was a swing for the fences to kind of swing. Jock Peterson. Oh, Enrique Hernandez is playing center field, number 14. They must have switched those two around. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. And that is in the crowd, but then bounced off the ground and went back into the stadium. Very awkward. Somebody must have been talking smack to Bellinger because he was looking at the crowd like, "What'd you say, dude?" Addison Russell is up to bat. Darvish, he paces around a very I don't want to say slowly, but he's very measured in everything he does. He has repetition. He looks solid. I can't think of the right word to describe it. I will get back to you when I remember. But he has a very methodical style. It's methodical. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. And you know what? He takes his time. If anybody's helping out baseball and thinking, dude, we got to get more advertising, Darvish, he's on board with that. Let's take our sweet time. Man, he really is taking forever. But he does have 6 strikeouts against 1 walk. Russell has no chance. Just throw it right by him. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. Huge swing and a miss. Darvish, he was trying to look cool and like do something badass, like do a fist bump, but he hesitated and then didn't do it, and then he just kind of looped around and now pacing around the mound. But that was a major swing and a miss. Darvish is feeling himself, but doesn't quite feel himself enough to do a complete fist bump. And now Dave Roberts is out to the mound. Are they taking him out? No way. Darvish is out. that must mean Watson is coming in. Great game, dude. However much we're paying for you from Japan, let's give him more money. I like this guy. He's, there's a tradition with the Dodgers of Japanese players coming over from Japan and playing for the Dodgers, going back to Hideo Nomo, who was so dope it's not even funny. Let's keep the tradition going. And you know what? He's earned his money tonight. Darvish earned his money, and we are going to commercial break. I will be right back. What's up, everybody? Tony Watson is in for the Dodgers. They're bringing him in for Darvish, who had an amazing game. Watson is 7-4 with a 3.3 ERA. The Dodgers have great pitching, and their bullpen is just as good as almost anything about their team, even batting, the Dodgers are stacked across the board. Here's the pitch from Watson. Ball one, 93 miles an hour, high outside corner. That was almost a strike. I'm already saying it. Watson is in the zone. If that's your first pitch and that's what you bring on the first pitch of the playoffs, and you're coming in as a reliever in the bottom of the seventh, and you put it right there on that top right corner, you know exactly what you're doing. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Popped up to Bellinger, who gets underneath it and makes the catch. So that's an out. Easy out for Watson. And Bellinger is having a grand old time himself. This is going a little bit too easy for the Dodgers so far. We're going to have to put up, there's going to be some adversity at some point. But it hasn't happened yet. Ian Happ is up right now. He's batting .250 for the season, and he's 0-4 in the playoffs with 3 strikeouts. This guy's doing terrible. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one. That was a fastball over the middle of the plate. A lot of people could have hit a home run there, but not Happ. This is not looking good for the Cubs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike two, low 94 miles an hour. Happ wasn't even close to that. And Watson is hitting his spots. I could tell from the very first pitch. This is his 5th. Guess what? This is going to be strike 3. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, way high. High fastballs. He knew not to swing at that one. I would have bit. Happ knew not to swing at that one. It was 0-2. But this one, let's see what happens. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2, though the computer says that was a strike. It was a little bit more higher than lower on the line. It was like right on the line, but a little bit higher. And that was called a ball. But the computer said strike. Dave Roberts doesn't look worried. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside for ball 3. And Watson is purposely not giving him any. If anybody, he's not having control problems. He was just making sure that he didn't give him a meatball. And it's 3-2 now. It's amazing that Happ did not bite on any of those pitches. But here's the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3. And that was ultimate ownage from Watson. He knew exactly what he was doing. Every pitch was perfect. And the Dodgers get out of the inning. We are going to the top of the 8th. 4-1 Dodgers. We are on commercial break. Stroop and Taylor. All right, I will be back. We are back to the top of the 8th inning. I am going to refresh the video feed because I am just watching the video and telling you guys what I'm seeing. Logan Forsythe is up right now. He's batting .244 and 350 in the postseason with 5 runs. He's having a great series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. It's 1-1. Chase Utley was pulled out of the game. He's got really sweet hair. For being so old, he's got really sweet hair. That, you know what? That must be plugs or something. Too good to be true. Montgomery is the pitcher. It's 1-1 in the dirt. 2-1 now to Forsythe, who I used to talk mad smack about this guy. But before the playoffs started, I was like, who was he? He wasn't hitting. He wasn't doing shit. But in the playoffs, he's been killing it. So way to go, Forsythe. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. It's 2-2. Montgomery is getting it up to about 93. He looks old. And the Cubs are just not looking great. How did they make it this far? The Nationals, I was more scared of the Nationals. I thought the Nationals were a better team, and they were gone. And here we are against the Cubs. I think this must. Let's hope that the Dodgers are just in another level. And it's 3-2 to Forsythe. Please get on base. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. And that looked like a very, very, very good pitch. I don't know. I don't think he was even planning on swinging, actually. I don't know how that was a great pitch. Montgomery is not dumb. But Forsythe is now on base. And the Cubs fans look more nervous and more nervous every inning. But I think now they know for sure. They're just enjoying the moment. They came to a playoff game. Too bad they lost. I don't want to jinx this, though. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Austin Barnes just took strike 1. Didn't swing. He's looking down at the third base line. No outs with a man on. Austin Barnes, do something now. He's 0 for 2, and in the postseason batting .250. At least he's got 1 home run, but that's a ball. It's 1-1. At least he has 1 home run. And he's kind of a tough out, I guess. Honestly, all he has to do is be a catcher and not make mistakes as a catcher. And we would love to have him. The batting is just extra. We'll take what we can get. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. It's now 2-1. We saw a graphic earlier in the game where I saw the graphic and relayed it to you guys. How the Dodgers swung at balls less than any other team in baseball. Or maybe it was in the playoffs, whatever it was. It was a crazy number. They do not swing at bad pitches. They make these pitchers work. Dave Roberts had just spit 4 times in 10 seconds. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit to the right fielder. That's going to drop. And Austin Barnes just hit a single. And now Forsythe is on second. Barnes is on first. And there are no outs. And this is Dodgers baseball this year. They're doing a flashback of the 24 ACL championship. It was Jeter versus somebody else. And now they're showing the center fielder, somebody on the Red Sox. Who is this guy? Number 31. It's a flashback for some reason. Oh, that was Dave Roberts. Wait. Dave Roberts played baseball? Wow. Well, no. This guy. We're going to have to look into Dave Roberts a little bit more. I love him. You should see these fans. If anything, I'm going to find some of this footage later. I'm going to make sad face memes. So many sad face memes. Grandparents are looking sad. Parents are looking sad. Kids are looking sad. Everybody's looking sad. And something just happened crazily. That Contreras threw it into the outfield. But it didn't hurt him. Forsythe is going to stay at second. Oh, Contreras threw it down to second to try to get Forsythe and overthrew the fielder, but no harm done. Contreras, he's a loose cannon. Oh, it was they showed bunt, so the first baseman came flying in. I can see, if anything, the Dodgers trolled him into throwing when he didn't need to. Here's Culberson. Here's the pitch. He took Seager's place at shortstop when Seager went down. Culberson, number 37. It's 1-1. It's now it says 2-1. I'm gonna restart my video so I'm up to date with that one. I gotta remember to change that, or I gotta keep on remembering. So it's 2-1 to Culberson. Let's see what the pitch was though. In the dirt. And the batters moved up. So it was the 1-1 pitch. The batters moved up, or the runners moved up because it was a wild pitch. And now there's no outs, and the Dodgers have a man on second and third. This is the best opportunity I have ever seen this whole game. The Dodgers do this every inning. More sad face Cubs memes or sad face fans. Madden, we can make some memes out of Madden right now. Contreras has been pretty solid behind the net or behind the plate, but that one got by him and the runners moved up. Bad pitch though too, and it's 2-1 to Culberson. Swung on, fouled away. It's going to be 2-2. And who's warming up in the bullpen? Rondon, who's got the sweetest name ever, is warming up in the bullpen. If they got to bring these guys in. If somebody's good, if the Cubs have good pitchers, bring them in now. Let's make these fans happy. I wish that I can't even describe you. They have not. Oh, there's one woman smiling, but she is still drinking. But they must have stopped the booze innings ago. Nobody's drinking. They're just sitting there sad. Culberson is still up. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. My internet is slow. Something happened. But a run came home. It's now 5-1. And now I think another run is coming home. What is going on? We're going to have to see a replay. And wow, the Cubs fans know it's over. One Dodgers fan, though, is getting loads of video on his phone, having a great time. Contreras is now talking to a trainer. Something happened to Contreras. We got to see the replay. This is not good. Hate to see something like this happen. What happened? There's a pitch, and it hit Contreras right in the shoulder. He completely missed the ball. And it got away from him. He went out to it like bounced out to the dugout, and it went into the dugout. Is he coming out right now? Who knows? I think he looks very, very upset with himself. That was way sadder than I've ever seen Puig look at himself. He was literally on the verge of crying. It was the HD was so good that you can see the tears well up in the middle of his eyes. He just let a run go by. And that was so dumb because it was a great pitch. He just moved his glove at the last second. And this catcher has been doing weird stuff behind the plate. Remember when that umpire got hit in the face? He has been doing weird stuff. So now the Dodgers have a man on first and third and still no outs. Maybe, I don't know what happened there. I think that was strike 3. And he ran down to first. That was, I think, the worst error I have seen in baseball in a very long time. Contreras, I feel bad for you, and you're also not hitting very well. Who's coming in for the Dodgers? Is this still Culberson? Oh, hit hard to center field. That's not going to drop. He gets underneath it. Except my internet froze up. Let's see what happens. And the guy on third tagged up. So it's now 6-1. And yeah, this is just awesome for the Dodgers. This game is over. It's not over yet. I hate to say it. Yeah, the Cubs. It's too bad they just don't have what it takes hitting wise. Madden comes out to the mound. They're gonna have to take this guy out. This is still a bad situation for the Cubs, even though there's not even a man in scoring position. But the Dodgers can hit. This fan is grabbing his face in a really weird way. And who's coming in for this has got to be Don John for the Cubs. They were warming him up. It's going to commercial break. It's still in the top of the 8th. Don John is coming in. The Dodgers lead 6-1. This has been a curb stomping of a game. Thanks for listening. If you're here, it took me numerous times to get this thing up, and I don't know what happened to all my subscribers. Everybody left all in one day, so thanks for being here. And let's take a look. I don't know what happened. Now I only have 4 subscribers. That was the weirdest thing ever. I think maybe it's because I did a stream and then I deleted the video. I'm not totally sure. YouTube, you know, it's not easy. Do I have any social medias? Yeah, I got social medias. Go to the Venice Beach Sports Network. That one's mine. The Venice Beach Sports Network. Yeah. And I got a YouTube channel, but I haven't posted on there in a little bit because they took away my live streaming capabilities. Anyway, let's see if we're coming back. Thanks for being here, guys. More people come when the game is close. It's 6-1. People are not going to watch a YouTube broadcast when it's a 6-1 game. And Chris Taylor, that was just crazy. 450-foot home run. I knew he could hit the ball hard, but who knew he could hit it that hard? More sad Cubs fans. These have got to be the saddest fans in the history of fans. Maybe it's cold. And it's not windy though, but maybe it's cold. Reporting there, they are talking to Sam Ryan on the TBS broadcast right now. I have no idea what she's saying. Chris Taylor is coming up to bat. This is a prime opportunity for the Dodgers to get more runs on the board or just make these pitchers work. There's only 1 out, man's on first, and Chris Taylor is up to bat. We are going to see Bellinger and Turner. Who knows who we're going to see? Here's the pitch. Swung on, strike 1, and that was a huge miss. Hector Rondon. He's 4-1, 4.24 ERA. And he just threw that one right by Chris Taylor. It's 0-1. This guy might mean business. Here's the pitch. Outside, 1-1. That one wasn't close. Rondon seems to be throwing moving sliders around 90 miles an hour. Kind of like he's like a poor man's Jansen. Except 5 miles per hour slower. Pui is dancing in the dugout. Weird beat. It looks kind of maybe like a little bit like a salsa beat, like a Mediterranean beat for sure. Back to Chris Taylor, strike 2. That was 97 miles an hour. The ball was in the catcher's mitt before he swung. He's got a 370 on base percentage as a leadoff batter, 3rd in Major League Baseball. So he has a great on base percentage. Chris Taylor, that's a guy that we got to give more money. Maybe if he does more in the playoffs, we can talk about getting him a Kickstarter. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Here's the pitch. Fouled away, still 1-2. Rondon, he doesn't seem scared of Chris Taylor at all. He's throwing it hard and inside. He's putting it right over the plate. This is a prime opportunity to be swinging, or you think it would be. It's 1-2. I wouldn't be surprised if Rondon was well off the plate on this one, just to see if he could get Taylor to bite. Here's the 1-2. That's a hit to the shortstop, and they're only going to get 1 out, thank goodness. And somebody's out at second. Whoever that guy was, who knows. Chris Taylor is at first. Got lucky that wasn't turned for 2. The base coach is now handing this. It must be a running glove or something. And people are starting to leave the stadium, actually. They're showing the street outside of the stadium. And I think that's the street that I drove down. People are leaving. That's a sad sight in Chicago. You know, another sad face. They have to stop showing sad Cubs fans. It's not a good look. Here's the pitch to Bellinger. Strike 1 on the outside corner. Bellinger, he's 0 for 4 on the game. I guess that was an error that he reached on last time. He's 0 for 4, not doing great in the postseason, but he can hit home runs. Just do something, Bellinger. Now's the time. Let's make this 8-1. You know what? Let's make this 9-1 by the end of the game. Let's really show the Cubs that we, don't mess around with us. and Rondon is taking forever. So Bellinger stepped out because Rondon was taking so long. So he called time, trolled him back, and here we go. Rondon gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's low. 1-1. Let's see. Morrow is in the bullpen. It's just Morrow in the bullpen. Feel confident with him in there. He doesn't seem to mess up. He throws curveballs. He throws fastballs. He's got everything. Dave Roberts is a genius. Here's the pitch. Popped up. That's foul. So it's 1-2. Dave Roberts, he's spinning all over the place, but he's doing math. He gets the team. I mean, I said it before. He's better. Oh, I guess they're going to be bringing in Morrow. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there's 3 outs. Oh, so I wonder what happens. So I got to refresh the video, but here we go. Bellinger does something, strike 3. Bellinger, you know what? You probably make enough money. But he's a rookie, so we got to let him do his thing. Yeah, now they're showing the street outside of Wrigley Field. People are leaving. People are getting into rickshaws. You know what? Nobody looks happy. It's sad face Chicago. And we are going to the bottom of the 8th. What's up, guys? Why did they take them away? I don't know. I think because because I say that I'm doing the live stream of the game without actually doing the live stream of the game, and then I just broadcast it. So I think it's just a computer, and it goes, man, this guy is screwing our user base by not actually live streaming the game, or he's screwing the content providers by live streaming the game. So either way, we're just gonna take away his peeps. I don't know. I think that it's hard. I think it's just a computer, and they see something that's weird, and it's because and they don't realize I'm broadcasting it. Who knows? And Spectrum doesn't like me, so it could easily be Spectrum.
Conspiracy theory.
But or somebody hacked my account and they unfriended all my subscribers. But on YouTube, you know, it's on YouTube. On YouTube, it's not very easy to get subscribers. So you really got to work for them. And I got other accounts, like I got like the Venice Beach Sports Network, which I'm doing videos on, and I got other. But to start from scratch and get subscribers and actually make the content, you really got to do it for a little while. And it really just hurts, even though it wasn't even that many subscribers. But yeah, Spectrum is the only reason I started doing this is because of Spectrum. Is because half the city wasn't even getting the games. And nobody was talking about how good the Dodgers were doing. So I'm like, oh man, well, what's going on? Well, and then I learned that, oh wow, Spectrum is like holding half the city hostage for Dodgers, trying to make more money. They signed a terrible deal, and now they're holding out. And then I started doing this, and then I streamed the game. YouTube shut that down, or not YouTube, but Spectrum got on it. Then I did it again, but with not quite so much video. They were all over it, and then I screwed up my accounts. And this is my last account, so I gotta play it pretty tight to the vest. So now I'm just broadcasting. Let's see, are we back? Nope, still on commercial break. Thanks for being here. Bottom of the 8th. And we are back from commercial break. This is the end of the game. I think the Dodgers, if you were like in Vegas, are 98.5%, maybe 95% to win this game right now. It's kind of like if you, let's say you had pocket aces and another guy had pocket kings, and you flip them over, or you aces versus kings, and then there's only one card to come. You got one river to come, and there's 2 outs for that king to come. You're looking great, and then the king comes. That's 5%. So I think the Cubs are about hitting a 2-outer on the river to win this game, which is pretty improbable. The 2-outer on the river. Brandon Morrow's pitching. He's 6-0 with a 2.6 ERA. This guy's badass. What the Cubs are missing is they need moxie and they need energy, and they just look tired. Zobrist is 0 for 3 on the night. It's now 1-1. Morrow doesn't back down from anybody. Here's the pitch. Inside, 97 miles an hour. And trust me, guys, he's got one. He can pull 99 out of his back pocket. I've seen him do it. He only does it for the big pitches, the critical pitches. It's 2-1 right now. But yeah, we'll see one of them that goes 99, and they don't ever see it coming. Here's the pitch. 99 miles an hour, but strike 2. If you ask me, he pulled that one out of his back pocket a little bit too quickly. Should have saved that for strike 3. But yeah, Morrow can throw that fastball. But what's crazy is, here's the pitch. Another fastball, 98 miles an hour. Is Morrow can hit 99 when he pulls out all the stops, but why never 100? How is it so hard to get 1 more mile per hour on your pitch? I've seen him get 99 when he wants to so many times, never got 100. Maybe he's got to work out a little bit more or something. Get 100. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. That was down in the dirt. Zobrist showed a pretty good amount of athletic ability just to be able to put the bat on the ball. And, this guy, he's got a little bit of dirt on his jersey, but these Cubs are not showing up. I was honestly hoping for a little bit more than this. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. It's still 2-2. The Cubs fans, a couple nerds, the kids are wearing rally caps. Adults are wearing rally caps. Not a good look. Let's hope you guys are married, because if you're not, you know what? She doesn't respect that look. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. It's now 3-2 to Zobrist, and Morrow is not going to make it easy on anybody. He's got all the time in the world. It's 6-1. You know what? He's just trying to get the job done. He doesn't care what it looks like. There's no pictures on the scorecard, but in baseball there is, because they're showing the game. Anyway, swung on, ground ball to the second baseman, throws it over to first, 1 out. And they toss it around the inning, or around the infield. Life is so easy. Forsythe, I think he was playing second. Bullpen comparison in the series. Runs 8. Yeah. The Dodgers bullpen hasn't let up any runs. So if the bullpen's not letting up any runs, you have no chance. The Dodgers are stacked in every way possible. They got hitting, they got pitching, they got everything. Kyle Schwarber is up right now. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 right down the middle. Schwarber kind of stepped back like I don't know why. He kind of took his foot out of the box at the last second and didn't even think about swinging at it. That's a strike. Schwarber hit a home run earlier in the game, the only home run, and I'm not scared of him at all right now. Just give him strikes. Throw it right by him. Swung on, 98 miles an hour, fouled away, and now they're showing a replay of that home run, and you know what? It wasn't that big of a deal. It was deep. It was definitely deep, but, it was 1 run. I guess they have to show the replay, because why not? If anything, they should be showing Darvish. That was a great game. The guy hit a home run in the first inning. He, bared down and got the job done. That was a ball way high, 2-1. But yeah, Darvish, the guy hit the home run off of him. It was deep, 475, 450, who knows? But then Darvish just got right back to work and didn't didn't give in any more runs, and even pitched himself into a couple situations early, and just pitched top tier. I mean, that's an A- game. Here's the pitch. It's now 2-2. Morrow, he doesn't look like a pitcher. He looks more like a shortstop or a second baseman. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside, 99 miles an hour, ball 3. And Morrow, he has that pitch, and that is so awesome. But I think he should be missing that fastball high. The high fastball, they love swinging at it. Nobody ever hits it. High fastball, one time. A fastball in the dirt. All right, so the Cubs just got a person on first base. The fans, they are clapping. They are alive. For a second there, I thought they were all sleeping. But no, they are alive. And Chris Bryant is up right now. He's 2 for 3 tonight, but postseason batting .226. Never seen a team in the playoffs ever hit as bad as nobody's batting over 300. Everyone's batting .210 with like 2 RBIs. These Cubs are terrible. Here's the pitch. Ball one. And I don't want to say they're terrible because they're in the playoffs and they are the reigning World Series winners, so they can't be terrible, but they got a hit. Cingrani's now in the bullpen for the Dodgers. And I at least wanted this to be fun. I mean, I'm a Dodgers fan. I want them to win. But I would much rather see awesome games. And well, I guess I can't complain. We did get that walk-off in the last one. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. It's now 1-1. So, you know, the last game was pretty sweet. And the Dodgers won it in the 9th on a 3-run home run. So I'm not... let's say that I just want a good... I just want to watch good games. And 6-1, it's not going to cut it here, Cubs. I want to watch good games as long as the Dodgers win. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. And it's 1-2. But yeah, we swept Arizona. I didn't even know that they showed up. Their bullpen was like a Little League team. And we just nailed them. Like 20 runs. Who knows? Maybe not 20. Here's the pitch. That's hit hard to left field, but caught. So there's now 2 outs. And that actually was hit pretty decently to left field, but it was caught by, I think, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers are winning. Thanks to Dave Roberts. We got Jock Peterson, Chase Utley, and another terrible player. And we're still winning playoff games. Something's in the water. Who's going to beat us? The Yankees, they're talking about firing their coach. And are we going to be playing the Yankees? I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. But the Dodgers are just good. Here's the pitch. 97 miles an hour. Popped up. That's going to go foul. But yeah, these Cubs... they've been a little bit disappointing. I think the guy that they're showing now looks a little bit like Donnie from The Big Lebowski. If he was wearing those yellow glasses, the guy in the Dodgers bullpen. He's not a player. He's one of the coaches. La Stella is on deck. I like his name. Rizzo is up. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 2. That was 96 miles an hour. Certainly didn't have the velocity of his other fastballs, but against a guy like Rizzo, he looks old. I think 96 is all you need. Here we go. Just throw inside high fastball, 99 miles an hour. Get out of this inning. And let's keep Morrow in there. He is our best bullpen pitcher, I think. Here's the pitch. High fastball, strike 3. And that was a perfect display of pitching from Morrow. He knows exactly what he's doing. And we are going to the top of the 9th. What a great game this is. Or it's not like an exciting game because the Cubs did not show up. But you know who did show up for the Dodgers was Andre Ethier. You guys know about him? What is this, on YouTube? You guys are what? You guys are way too young to know about Andre Ethier. He was hurt all season. No one has ever talked about him. Boom. Home run. We are on commercial break. So yeah, the Dodgers, we got Andre Ethier. Dave Roberts doesn't give a crap. He's like I can we don't need Seager. We'll put Puig batting 4th, and why not? He's batting 450. You got to hook him up. We got Chris Taylor's always going to bat. Anyway, the lineup tonight was different than the rest of the lineups, but now that I think about it, That's more of a regular lineup. That's more of the standard lineup that you would think of, which would be without Seager. You would put in Chris Taylor, Justin Turner, or Chris Taylor, Bellinger, Turner, and then Puig. That actually would be pretty standard. If anything, I think that Dave Roberts has been mixing it up until this game. And even when we play the standard lineup, which you would expect, we still win 6-1. No matter what we do, we score. It was like investing in the stock market in 2006. Whatever you pick, you're going to win. And with Dave Roberts, I think that he has such a good team around him that no matter what happens, he's going to win. It's the end of the 8th. Let's go. We're going to who's up for the Dodgers. We got Turner up right now. If anything, Dave Roberts is going to do another, is going to come up with another genius move. Like, you know what, let's just go 3 outs real quick, bring in Jansen. Why even put Turner in there to get hurt? We don't need Turner in there hurt. We don't need Puig in there. Let's just let them swing very gingerly. Let's get out of this inning, bring in Jansen, and let's wrap it up. I think that Dave Roberts can do something. Hey, do you guys know if Dave Roberts was an actual player? Was he on the Red Sox? Was that what they were talking about? But why do we even need to hit Turner right now? Let's pinch hit him. It's like if your quarterback, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up by a bunch in football, you pull out the quarterback. It's the postseason. Let's not risk it. We're up 6-1. We are still on commercial break. Rondon, I guess, is still going to be pitching. It's a little bit hot in here. Here we go. We are back. This is developed by Camping World. They are showing a kid in the crowd. He's got his face in his mitt. No baseball in there, and now he's got a really sad face. I cannot believe they're showing this. This kid, that's a meme. Sad Cubs fans everywhere. Wow. Now the bullpen. Wow. A lot of people are gone. The people that are close to the field are gone. Yeah, the game turned in like the 7th inning. Turner is up. Here's the pitch. Contreras dropped the ball and gets by him. Oh, no. Now Alex Avila is catching. And I think everybody knows this is over. Contreras is out. It hit his arm very weirdly. You guys have to watch that on SportsCenter. It was weird. Justin Turner is up 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Ground ball to the third baseman. And that's going to be in time. Turner is thrown out at first. His ankles look fine. He didn't get hurt. That's great. Let's put him in. Put him back in the dugout. No more leaving the dugout. And the third baseman for the Cubs got that no problem. That was Bryant. And Rondon looked a little bit weird, like going forward. He like tripped and fell and like kind of did a weird slide. Wasn't even close. Bryant had it no problem. And who's this guy they're showing now? Oh, that's Bryant. Yasiel Puig is up right now. He's 1 for 4. The Wild Stallion. Here's the pitch. High and inside. Puig doesn't give a shit. He doesn't even step out of the box. He's batting 4th. He deserves it. And they're showing the replay of Contreras now. And yeah, the ball hit his right shoulder. And maybe it broke his arm. I don't know. It didn't look that bad. This guy catching for here's the pitch. Ruiz, who replaced him, he's got a funny mustache. He looks like he literally looks like the guy that catches for the warm-up pitchers in the bullpen. He literally looks like the warm-up guy. But nope, now he's catching for the Cubs. It's a 1-on-1. That was called a ball, but it was actually a strike according to the computer. So it's 2-1 to Puig. And number 40, he must be hurt because his stuff is put away. That's Contreras. Let's hope he's okay. Hate to see that kind of thing happen. Here's the pitch to Puig. High and inside. Ball 3. It's 3-1. And Cubs fans are the ones that are right up against the field are still there, but these are fair weather fans. I can see a whole group of people getting up right now behind Madden. Madden just checked his phone. This is the Cubs have given up. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to right field. Puig is going to get on base. That hit the fence. And yeah, the Dodgers score. Oh, he's going to be out, though. He was thrown out at second base. I'm okay with him doing that, I guess. He didn't even run that hard. And the guy in center field for the Cubs has got an arm and threw him out at second. Wow. So Puig, the wild stallion, gets free and gets thrown out. He does make errors, but for every one error that he makes, one bonehead mistake that he makes, he does two good things. So he's a net positive, at least in the playoffs. But this throw from center field was godlike. And, yeah, thrown out at second. Puig, he wasn't even trying that hard. And, yeah, now the second baseman said, no, but it is 6-1 there, buddy. So, you know, people outside of Los Angeles, and it seems like the writers tend to talk smack about Puig. You gotta love it. You gotta love that they're even talking smack. He's trolling them. He gets everybody pumped up. And, yeah, he's just, you can't tell him what to do, people. You tell him what to do. Kyle Schwarber. He has 7 outfield assists this season. I think Schwarber was the one that threw him out at second. Puig, you know what? That could have been worse. Oh, there was actually somebody wearing a Cubs hat in the Dodgers locker room, or in the Dodgers dugout. That was weird. He must have been like a technical guy. And I think somebody just got on base. That is weird. Enrique Hernandez just got on base for the Dodgers. He got a single. He's soaking it in. He's playing in the playoffs. He's loving it. And it looks like a lot of these go foul, but that one was fair again. The Wrigley Field must have like the wall or the outside where the people are, you know, kind of far away from the line. So it looks like, or it's close to the line. So it looks like these things are going foul when they're actually fair. So now Enrique Hernandez is on. Puig just stuck his tongue out at the camera, did it again. Trolling everybody. He just gave a fist pump. Look at those sweet bolts on the side of his head. You know what? They told him, they're like, hey, Puig, do something. You're on camera. And he doesn't know what to do, so he just sticks his tongue out. And you know what? It's just a little bit weird, but I love it. Well, you got to love it. And it's 0-1 right now. Puig, he's pumped. Why? They're asking for it. Forsythe is up to bat. Just hit a home run. That'd be funny. High and inside. 1-1. Let's just get this over with. Forsythe, he's batting in the postseason. He's batting .350. That's amazing. He seems, and he's walked a bunch of times. He always gets on base. But let's just get this game over with. You got the A-OK for me to just strike out on purpose. It's 1-1. Low and outside. He's still not swinging at garbage. The crowd is leaving. We hate to see somebody get hurt right now, even Forsythe. Madden is pissed. He knows there's no way they're coming back 3-0. I don't think that's ever happened in history. Maybe once. I think one time it did happen. Here's the pitch. The Dodgers steal. He's called out. And, yeah, that was a stolen base, and this new guy in for the catching. The new guy catching threw him out. Puig was out. Yeah, so good job to the Cubs there. Those were actually 2 good playing errors. Baez gave him the finger like, no. But, dude, he was like this. But Baez, you're down 6-1. It's going to be 3-0. You shouldn't be talking. Your team is looking terrible. They just haven't been hitting. The team made it to the playoffs. It can't even hit. So who are we playing? Are we going to be playing the? Let's take a look. Let's take a look on the internet. Let's read some Dodgers news. Let's see who we're going to be playing. I'm going to look up Tigers, or not Tigers. It's Yankees versus Astros. I actually have not watched one of these games yet. The Yankees won 4-6 the last game. It is it's tied 2-2. The Yankees won the last game. Let's watch this video. And now they want me to update this software. Everyone's always... Oh, no, I got to click this one. Here we go. Let's try something new.
Game 4 of the NLCS between the Yankees and Astros. Houston still leading 2 games.
This is to see who we're going to play next.
But the fans at Yankee Stadium trusting in their man, Aaron Judge. Can he come through yet again? Pick up the action in the 4th.
Broken back pop-up into right center field. Judge is way too far off the bag. Didn't start back until too late. And he's doubled off first to end the inning. The question is, was the tag applied before the feet got to the bag? And here's a good look at it.
I don't know. That was a close one. Was this game on yesterday? I have to kind of talk over this. That was some pretty lazy running, actually. That looks like Derek Jeter.
So there's a first half of it.
I don't know. I think I have to keep on talking over all this for it to even work.
Judge is running for some reason. Yeah, I mean, what do you have to lose?
Line, base hit. Over third, down the left field line. Rolling into the left field corner. Springer scores. Reddick scores. Here comes Altuve.
Oh, man, look at this guy come. Was that an inside the park home run?
Yankees trail 4-0. Maybe a major rally. The pitch to Judge. Swung on. A high drive to deep.
Oh, we are back. We are back from the Dodgers game. We are back. I gotta. There we go. I gotta do this. Okay, we are in the bottom of the 9th. Getting my thing back. We are in the bottom of the 9th. Alex Avila is up to bat. He's the catcher for Contreras. That's strike 1. Who is this pitching? That is Stripling. Wait, is this the bottom of the 9th? They're not even bringing in Jansen. That's just a good idea. It's 6-1. Stripling's good enough. Jay Avila. Anybody ever been to Avila Beach in California? It's pretty nice. It's a nice vacation in the Central Coast, a little bit north of Santa Barbara. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's a ball. And this game is over, everybody. I hate to say it. It's 1-1. Stripling, he looks like he knows what he's doing. The Cubs, it's not that, like, I don't think they can do it. There's just they don't have the energy to do it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt. That's a ball. And these games have actually been a little bit shorter than you would expect. I broadcast some of the regular season games, and it was before I could do like a whole game because it's hard to talk for 4 hours, and they were always like 3.5 hours, every single one of them, and everyone was saying how long the games were, and even this series, the games haven't been that long, so all this talk about slow games doesn't seem to be affecting the Dodgers, and it's now 2-2 to Avila. He made a great play coming in catching to close out the top of the 9th, but he's going to have to do something here. Maybe he can get on base. Maybe he can hit. The Cubs, they look very sad. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's hit to left field, and that's going to fall. So the Cubs have a man on first with no outs. They have a no outs base hit, and that is always good. Avila, so he's coming in. He's under a bad situation. And he is coming through for the Cubs. And that was just a hanging slider would be the best way to describe it. And he's pretty happy. He's smiling at first. He's the only one that has energy in him. I got to get something to drink. What's up, everybody? It is now 1-1 to Almora Jr. He's batting .298, 8 home runs, 46 RBIs during the season. This postseason, only .231. Like I said, none of these guys are batting well. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2, though the computer says it was outside. These umpires do not seem to be the greatest. They disagree with the computers. It makes me think, why don't we just get the computer? Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. And Almora Jr. is not going to make this easy on the pitcher at all. He seems to care. And actually, you know, if he can get on base right now with no outs, that would be a huge step forward for the Cubs. Though the chances of them winning now are still probably a 2-outer on the river. That's hit hard. And that's going to fall. Hit to the wall. And somebody might come home. That could even be a triple. I think, yeah, he just... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Almora went to third base. Both players were on the bag at the same time. And you would think that would have been an out, but now they are sending back Almora to second, saying you're fine. It went to the corner. The left fielder, Dofort, missed it. It went all the way to the corner. Almora was going for a triple. I mean, it couldn't have been any deeper. And, yeah, who is this guy? Hernandez. Dofort missed it. Got up quickly. Got the ball. And, oh, it got caught in the wall. It got caught in the fence. So it was called a dead ball because it got caught in the fence. So I think they told the lead runner to stop. And you know what? The Cubs. Oh, the Cubs. Did you ever hear about a ball getting stuck in the wall?
The ivy?
Yeah, in the ivy.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah, well, that just happened, and Almora.
Counts as like 2 runs, I think.
No, I think it's a ground rule double.
That's what I just said.
Could be.
2 bases, not 2 runs.
But it was weird because both of the runners were stuck at the... Yeah, Hernandez knew where it was in the ivy. He remembers being a kid and you can't find the baseball. He got that thing immediately. So, if anything, maybe the Dodgers got a little bit lucky there because what's-his-face could have got home from third, and Roberts comes out now. I think he's maybe calling for Jansen. That would be... you know what? I'll take him. Stripling might be coming out right now. And Avila, or not Avila, but Ruiz, the guy that came in for the Dodgers, or came in for the catcher, he is having a grand old time on third. He's the only one having fun. Dave Roberts is at the mound. The whole team is having a little bit of a powwow. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're bringing in another pitcher. Yeah, the whole infield is now talking to... Is somebody coming in? Yep, number 74. Jansen is coming in to close the game. This is a great opportunity. He's looking like a badass. Way bigger than everybody else. And we are going to commercial break. I'll be right back. But Jansen's coming in to close the game. We are going to commercial, so let's take a look. Hallelujah. Let's see. 1 on base. You guys are chatting. No questions. Play the video. I can't play the video because then they shut down my account for 90 days. Social living. Can't play it. My bad. Thanks for being here, guys. Bryce Wallace, you're the man. Let's see. A couple guys cussing at me. No big deal. You can cuss all you want. So, yeah, on commercial break, the Dodgers looking like they're going to win. I got some new subscribers, which is nice because I lost my subscribers. And, I don't want to whine about it again. You guys heard it. Let's just hope they give them all back to me. That was super weird. No, they didn't give me my damn subscribers back. I wonder what happened. I wonder if you can even email YouTube. Has anybody ever even thought about emailing YouTube? Can you do that? Anyway, still on commercial break. Looking like the Dodgers are going to win. We are back from the video, or we are back to the video, and Avila is at third. Yeah, Avila was at third, and Jones holds him up. Avila's at third. Yeah, Jones, the third base coach, doesn't get too stressed. I think he knows what happened. But they are reviewing it. And this is one of those times it'd be good to have the sound on. But Hernandez just found the ball. That was no big deal. He got it out of the wall. And here comes Jansen. He's 41 for 42 in saves. He's got a 1.3 ERA. 109 strikeouts to 7 balls. That is crazy. Got to be the best closer in the game. Who's this up to bat? Addison Russell. He's 1 for 3 with a single. I don't expect anything out of him. But there are 2 men on base, so we got to watch out. But who can hit Jansen? Here's the pitch. That was right down the middle, but called a ball. I don't know how that could have been called a ball. The catcher didn't even move. Maybe he was inside. The umpires are totally hooking it up for the Cubs, even though they're not winning. But the Dodgers are being screwed. Yeah, that was inside by a little ways. So I guess a good call. Here's the pitch. Inside again. That was a fastball, and it looks like looks like Jansen is going after Russell with inside sliders. I mean, that seems hard to hit. He's throwing it hard. It's 2-0. And what a great, I mean, I wanted a better game, honestly, but if the Dodgers are going to win, 6-1, that's fine. It was easy. It was not a lot of stress. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, and wow, that was another example of the bat getting thrown into the crowd. And let's just hope nobody was hit. What happened to the Nets? I thought that they were going to be... I think they're going to take the bat away from them. I thought they were going to be putting in nets. This bat went flying into the crowd, and it hit a guy in the arm. It hit a guy in the arm, and I think they're going to give him free tickets. Let's just hope they give him free tickets, or he gets to keep the bat. This is the most excitement that those Cub fans have seen all night, and that's why I thought that they were building the nets. Anyway, it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up. Bellinger gets underneath it, makes the catch. We got 1 out, and 2 more to go. We are going to the now they're letting him keep the bat at least. He's on video. They got the cameras all around him. You know, I'm not gonna lie, he looks a little bit like a jackass. But you know, Chicago, you love the city. Sometimes the people, they can be jackasses. He just looked like one of them. It's 6-1. Oh, Tommy La Stella is up next. 288, 5 home runs, 22 RBIs. And you know what? I am not too worried about this guy. Jansen can throw it by anybody. If anything, putting these 2 people on base just helps with sales at the end of the game. Jansen, honestly, he could beat up anybody